Whenever you pass to any street of the country, the aroma of tea always you find out. And why tea is so popular in the India? Because it is available to every state of the society. And many times people get confusion that tea is of Indian origin. For your information, I want to tell you that tea is not of Indian origin. It is introduced by British in the country. Hello friends, welcome to the Economy Primer series of Drishti IAS. My name is Ritu and today's session is about tea production of India and its commercial value. Moving towards the points of discussion part. First of all, we are going to discuss that why this particular topic is into the discussion. Then we'll have a background about the tea. Then we are going to analyze the current scenario of the tea, means the export, import, production and government initiative regarding the tea production of the country. Then practice question for prelims. Before that, you have to like, share and subscribe to the Drishti IAS channel. Moving to the next slide, which is why in discussion. So, Tea Association of India warns of return to dark phase for industry. Budget 2024, Assam tea industry seeks export promotion policy. Tea planters urge MSP at Tea Association in 36th biennial general meeting. Tea exports dipped 1.65% during Jan to October 2023. Technological intervention can play a transformative role. So these are the cutouts of the newspaper which we have taken, and what all these cutouts says that tea industry is booming, but we have some technological structural problem in tea production of the country. The planters are arguing and they are saying that the technology is required in the tea production. The planters are also saying that MSP, the guarantee of MSP is required into the tea production, and recently we are seeing that farmers are protesting for the law of the MSP. So these kind of problems also persist with the tea gardening, and also we can see that the tea is going to the dark phase because exports are declining because of some structural problem. So that's why this topic became important and we have chosen this topic. Moving to the next slide, which is about the background of the tea. So in the introduction session, I have already discussed that tea is not of Indian origin. It has been introduced by British in the 19th century in India. And why British introduced this thing to the India? Because in order to break the Chinese monopoly, because at that time China has this monopoly over tea production. So in order to break the Chinese monopoly, they have introduced tea to the India, and there were few areas in India who were geographically suitable for the tea production in the country. And tea has a commercial value. It is not just famous in the Oriental world, it is also famous in the European world, Western world. So that's why, because of its commercial importance, they had introduced tea to the colonies. So this is the brief background that tea got introduced in India by the British. And first, where they had done their production. So the first production happened in Darjeeling. After that, they had chosen the Assam because a similar tea species can be found in the Assam, and because of that the Assam has been chosen. And after that they had chosen the Nilgiri areas, Nilgiri mountains, and that's why we can see that tea is produced into these area for now also, and Assam is the largest producer tea in among the states. So this is a brief background about the tea production and how tea got introduced to the India and became so famous that even richest can afford and the poorest can afford. Moving to the next one, which is about current scenario. So when it comes to the current scenario, so India is the second largest producer of the tea in the whole world, and it produces one of the finest qualities of tea in the world. And as of 2018 data, a survey told that a total 6.37 lakh hectare of area was used for the cultivation of the tea. And India being the largest producer, but India is also the largest consumer, and about 80% of the tea what we produce we consume for the domestic purpose. So this is the economic scenario and the current scenario of the tea. And here we can see the export data and tea production data. So this source has been taken from the Tea Board of India, and this is the latest data we have of 2022 and 2023. So what we have seen that tea production has been improved. In the next slide, we will see that whether the export has been improved or not. But here we can see that tea production has been improved from the last year. But in this year, we can see that how much tea production is low because of the pandemic and other structural problem. So 2020 to 2021 tea production is really low, but it got covered into this 2 years. Moving to the next one, which is export trend. So which variety of tea is exported a lot? So black tea is exported a lot to the other markets, and we produce different kind of the tea: regular tea, lemon tea, herbal tea, black tea. And among them, black tea has the 80% of the stock. It means that 80% exported to the other markets. Regular tea export by 16%, and green tea is exported by the 3%. So this is the scenario. Then coming to the tea export. So tea export, we can see that it has declined in the recent past, and in the introduction session, we have also discussed that tea export has been declined, and we can see that it has declined. So this is a matter of concern that tea has another kind of commercial value, and it adds to the economic development of the country. So the government of India must look at this scenario, that why tea export is declining day by day. Moving to the next one, which is about export by the country. It means that how much each country exports. So when it comes to the Iran, we can see that 9% is exported by the Iran. Russia exports the highest number, which is the 19%. And then we have this UAE, who exports 17%, and rest others. And we have this also 34% for the Netherlands. So this is the what we can see the tea scenario, and we can see that how much country export from the India, and there are not just only few countries, there are more than 10 to 15 countries where tea exported from the India, because that country has the largest consumption from the tea, and they are very satisfying with the black tea of the Indian variety. So this is the export scenario. Moving to the next one, which is from which area the tea is largely produced, what are the areas. So here we will look for the geography. So we have 8-9 states where tea is produced, but largest tea production state is the Assam. So here we also produce in Himachal, Uttaranchal area, West Bengal also, the Darjeeling, Assam, Tripura, in Bihar also the few areas has the tea production, Odisha, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Karnataka. So these are the areas where tea is produced in the country. And moving to the another one, which is government initiative. So what government of India has taken initiative regarding that? So because tea is mostly exported to the other countries, so government of India has taken an initiative which is called as promotion of packaged tea of Indian origin, and under which the 25% of the cost reimbursement is there, and also there is a display of international departmental store. It means that what kind of variety or tea you are producing or your packaging, there will be the display, so that more people will get know about the Indian tea. And there will be also the promotion of product literature, website development. So this is the scheme, whose scheme name is the promotion for packaged tea of Indian origin. And also we have Tea Board in India, which was established in 1954 and whose head office is located in Kolkata, and it has 17 regional offices, and it looks various other administrative field also, manufacturing also, production also, productivity also. So Tea Board of India plays a crucial role in tea production of the country, and looks what there are problems in the tea industry. And in the introduction session we had already discussed that Tea Board of India, its chairman has warned that the tea export in the country is reducing day by day, maybe because of the some pandemic issue. And after that also we have seen that so much war is going on. There was also problem with the Iran, there was problem with the currency and also the money, and because of that tea export dip in the country. So these are the problems, and the president has also asked that technological intervention is required, and we need new kind of the censorship programs, and also the IoT and other technological intervention in the tea cultivation area. And we need to also bring more area into the tea cultivation so that we can produce more tea. And another problem cited by the president of Tea Board of India is that what since we are the second largest producer in the whole world, but we are also the largest consumer of the tea, so most of the consumption happens for the domestic purposes, and so many the planters could not export their tea to the other market or other countries. So we need to also expand more area to in order to export to the other countries, because there is more profitability when you export your tea to other countries. And also the government has banned that lower quality of tea will be not exported, so the government of India need to liberalize their policy into this. Moving to the next one, which is of the question. In the context of tea production in India, consider the following statement. And the first statement is India is the largest producer of tea in the world. And the second statement is black tea has the highest share in export. And we already had discussed all these facts. So I hope you are able to answer this in the comment section. I hope you like this session. If you have any queries related to this session, kindly ask in the comment section. Thank you.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.